Sabi ni Einstein, if we keep doing the same thing and expecting different result, that's stupidity. Kasi hindi magbabago eh. Will the good sponsor, ang masipag natin at madunong na chairman and the former chairman who's now secretary yield to a couple of questions?
Yes, to our esteemed minority leader. Maraming salamat po.
Umpisahan ko po sana kasi sa malapit talaga sa akin na topic which is values. Kaya lang napansin ko mahina tayo sa math eh. Kasi yung PAGCOR na sinabing 5% sa sports, 2.5 lang yung binibigay. Si Senator Jinggoy naman nasabing 2 tanong lang, binilang ko, 10 naman yun. So parang yung aptitude natin sa math let me start out by asking, kamusta po ang implementation natin ng Republic Act 11476 or yung GMRC and Value Education Act?
990.
So almost a trillion. So assuming, Mr. Chairman, would you think 1.5 trillion or 2 trillion is the real budget na kailangan?
Well, ngayon po, if you add all the main education agencies, aabot na tayo ng 4.5% of GDP. So that's the lower threshold.
Lower threshold pag hindi ka naghahabol.
Yes.
Kung naghahabol ka, it's
correct,
much more
correct,
than that.
Tama,
diba?
tama. So, well, if you talk about in classroom, yung sinosolve ngayon ni Senator Bam, that alone, kailangan na natin ng almost 400 billion pesos. A computation nga ni Senator Bam, we need to allocate 90 billion every year, no? For 6 years para lang makahabol.
Yeah, but the problem with the 6 years, I know it's much better than now na walang nangyayari. And it's not one person's fault, di ba? The pandemic, finances natin and everything, what you call this rapid urbanization, wala nang lupang mabili yung iba. But the point, Mr. Chairman, is I can ask you many questions, but it all leads us to our present situation. I can ask a daming details sa budget, and I'm sure you can answer it, but it won't solve the problem. So if we didn't have to deal with the private schools, the universities, the experts, etc., if we were not talking about DepEd and K-12, di ba? Kung halimbawa, ang nag-uusap lang Sec Sani, Sec Joel, Senator Loren, Senator Tiveros, SP, and tayo, business, halimbawa. Boss, ang pangako, empleyado halimbawa, boss, ang ideal daw is 10 hours of work. Inimpose natin pumasok ang empleyado 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., 12 hours. Bakit? Kasi 1 hour lunch, 2 break, 30 minutes. Nung nagkaroon ng study, ang sabi, pag 12 hours mo pinapasok, hindi nakaka 10 hours. Nakakatrabaho lang siya 8 hours. So pag may lumapit sa atin na union, boss, subukan kaya natin, 10 to 6 na lang, 10 hours. May 1 hour break pa rin, 9 hours. So hindi pa rin tayo 10. Pero baka yung 1 hour break, baka 9 hours tayo. So do we want 9 hours out of 10? Or do we want 8 hours out of 12? Kasi except for Lasal Green Hills na half day sila, during our time, everyone was 7 to 3, 8 to 4. Ngayon, lahat halos ng highly urbanized cities naka 2 shifts, yung iba naka 3 shifts. So half day sila eh. So I mean, I can go on and on arguing with the experts na in all the world K-12. Sorry Saksani, naiisip ko dad mo when I say the experts, di ba? But even him did not predict the pandemic and did not see na Vietnam ma-overtake tayo and that ngayon, di ba? I think last year, 2 years ago, the Minister of Education of Singapore was talking about something level of AI in grade 1, 2, and 3. Na tayo lahat nandun pa sa ano yung AI, di ba? Pati yung ano, kinakanta nyo ba nung elementary kayo yung Oh McDonald had a farm, di ba? Oh, pati yun, AI, AIO na ngayon eh. Oh, may AI na rin si Oh McDonald. Tayo wala pa rin eh. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin sa elementary at high school ngayon na may track tayo na AI because very few public school have computer laboratories. No, so my point is, if you're going to tell me now, don't worry, we have a 2-year plan, maybe 3-year plan, even 3-year plan, I'll worry kasi may bago ng presidente by then. So, what do we do, Mr. Chairman? Do we just add to their budget? Or do we add radically para kaya? Or do we take out 1 or 2 years? Let's not sugarcoat it. There's no other way. If you take out 2 years now, we will have Sec Sani as the best education secretary in our history. No, I'm not kidding. With your talent, with your connections, with your Sec Sani, ang problema mo, we're giving you more than you can more food than you can eat. 'Di ba? We're asking you to do the impossible with the present budget and the growth of population, the migration to public school, and all the other problems that you yourselves in EDCOM, wala ako dun sa EDCOM 1 masyad, kayo yon, EDCOM 2, di ba? But my point is, ayaw natin mag-decide eh. Ayaw natin mag K-10 ulit, ayaw natin mag K-11, ayaw din naman natin buhusan ng pera yung education, so we're stuck. So what do we do? What's the win-win situation? I see the win, but I don't see the win-win pa.
Mr. President, for now, dahil ini-implement natin yung K-12, so nag-a-add tayo ng pondo. Actually, malaking pondo ang in-add natin. From NEP to GAB, umabot na ng close to about 150 billion ang in-add natin. So, yun po ang ating approach dahil pinapatupad pa ho yung ating current setup right now.
Yeah. But, Mr. President, I'll go to a next topic, which is stunting. And I'm not calling anyone stupid. It's unbiblical. And if I call anyone stupid, then I'm also stupid because I'm part of this also. No? But sabi ni Einstein, if we keep doing the same thing and expecting different result, that's stupidity. Kasi hindi magbabago eh. So, insanity is the better, and tama naman, insanity, but yun nga. But I don't think we're insane, Senator Bam. Diba? I mean, that's why nga we're, you need a little bit of radical thinking, and some people will think you're insane, but we're not insane. So the thing is, we're adding, Mr. Chairman, but not enough to make a change. So we're doing the same thing every administration and every Senate and Congress is doing na kailangan natin ayusin ng konti, dagdagan. That's why nga, sabi ko sa DSWD kanina, who wants to tell DepEd, get rid of some of your feeding programs? Pero ang finding ng DOST is 12% lang yung stunting 6 to 11 months old. Pero 1 to 2 years old, it becomes 30%. So ang kailangan natin feeding sa 1 to 2 years old, hindi sa grade 5 o grade 6. Of course, gusto ko pa rin may feeding doon, di ba? Pero kung nasa grade 5 na at stunted na siya, hindi na marireverse yon. So unless we have the kind of change that really will produce the results. So let me put it another way. In the same way that you chose 900 schools for your new curriculum, would we consider, so opening ng classes in 2026 is still June? So if we have 6 months, would you consider 100 or 200 schools na mag K-10 and see if they do much better than the K-12? Again, you don't have to answer now, ha? Kasi there's a lot of people to consult. But di ba, Senator Enrile got buried. His remains were buried. His remains they were put to rest Saturday, no? You know, nagpapanik na tayo sa social media. Siya nung pinanganak siya, bago pa lang ang radyo. Nung nasa 30s siya, years old, bago pa lang ang TV. Pero iilan lang may TV. By the time he was 40, every house had a TV, nagbago yung culture. Nagbago talaga nung nagkaroon ng TV. Suddenly may majority opinion, TV dinners, etc. No? And tayo, praning na tayo na dumaan tayo sa isang pandemic, siya 2 pandemic pinagdaanan niya. Di ba? So I mean, it's funny, but look at the experience that he's been. I was talking to the Senate President kanina. We were talking about health. And we all wish that We'll be in our 80s, 90s, 100s, nakapagkwentuhan pa tayo ng hindi pa ulit-ulit. But can you imagine if we're 90 and 100 and we're watching the senators then and they're talking about the same thing pa rin? And half of what I said was said by senators in 1987. Di ba? So can I leave it there, but can something change? Di ba?
Secretary Sani is listening at ito rin isa sa mga pinag-uusapan natin sa EDCOM. You're also a member of EDCOM. So ito pinag-aaralan mabuti ho ng Department of Education.
But EDCOM kasi has to look at everything eh. This is a simple, the biggest picture is simple. Do we fund K to 12 or do we make it K to 11 or K to 10? Until the time that we decide that, incremental lang, konti lang yung pagbabago. Even if we provide the 414 billion this year, even if we all agree suddenly, magkano yung sinurrender ni Secretary Vince? Almost 300 B, 200 something B?
255.
255. Even if we agree, Senator Bam, di ba? Even if we agree, tomorrow ba yung hearing mo kanina? Tomorrow? Sa food yon, no? Sa classroom, napasa na yung isa. Sponsored na, okay. Even if we agree that we give 250 billion, hindi rin matatayo ka agad eh. Kasi takot din basta't bumili ng lupa na how do you say it in Filipino? Yung iratsada mo yung pagbili. Kasi may sistema pag-expropriate at pagbili. Usually yung katabi ng school is good commercial, so hindi basta ipagbibili yon, i-expropriate mo yon. Usually naman yung ipagbebenta na sa bukid, ayaw naman nila ng masyadong mura. Kung masyadong mahal bili mo, madidemanda ka naman, di ba? So the reality is, even if we give you all the money now, there are certain things you cannot solve in the next not even 5 years, no? So let me go to my last 2 points, no? So sa stunting, I made my point naman and you were forced to listen, Senator Secretary Angara, kasi nandun ka naman, no? But may I ask nga that joint with the DSWD, you really it's really the job of DOH eh. Ang problema, the secretary is too busy traveling and inspecting health centers. Hindi nagfo-focus sa anti-stunting, di ba? Yun yung problema. I mean, eto ang bigat na ng K to 12 ha. Pero can you imagine if 1 out of 5 students by the time to get to grade 5 ay stunted na? Irreversible lang lalo mental stunting but also physical, di ba? To 5 years old, di ba? O 5 years old. So, wala na tayong pag-uusapan kung pagdating ng 5 years old, limited na yung kanyang learning at saka may physical no? Yung just going back to you're saying that you're implementing fully the Value Education Act. I'd love your input. I'm sure Senator Win, sino pa yung ibang author sa Senate? Senator Joel. I'm sure you won't mind amending the law depending on what you say. But ang point ko, I'm rereading Lee Kuan Yew's third world to first. Lahat ng malaking problema nila, yung Chinese Singaporeans noon looked down on the military, so they didn't want to join the military. You would think that was an assignment given to the civil service or to the military. They gave it to DepEd. 10 years you have to change the mindset of students and they should You would think that when they took integrity as a core value, it was because they had a company na nagkaloko-loko sa stock market at babaksak yung stock market, and it's famous na Lee Kuan Yew said na wala tayong natural resource, dehado tayo dito sa Malaysia sa nangyayari, communism is ongoing sa ating region, the British are, lahat yun public knowledge. Pero hindi public knowledge na inassign pala sa DepEd yun. Hindi mo basta't mapapalitan ang ugali ng tao in 5-10 years. You have to start at sa basic education. Si AP ba yan nasa likod? So ano ba siya ngayon? USEC? ASEC? ASEC AP ran very well with meager resources our university. But one thing he'd always tell us is that we will do what we can when they get to us. But when they get to us, na-form na yung values nila. Di ba? So, doon ka pa rin sa... And he's a banker. So, for a banker to say na limited ang pwede kong gawin, Usually, ang banker, sabihin mo lang, di ba? We will find a situation. So, I just like to encourage you to strengthen this. Kasi alam mo, kahit mahina ka sa academics or whatever we call it now, sa tracks, etc., pag yung values ay solid, di ba? So, no amount of schooling will make our country less corrupt. What will make our country less corrupt is our relationship to God and our core values. Yun lang yun. Yun lang yun. Di ba? No amount of laws will stop a philandering husband from having a lot of girlfriends and sidelines. It is only the best education in values and a better relationship with God and His wife that will stop it. Di ba? Ba't yung sasabihin, hindi, higpitan natin batas. Hindi, yung, sorry, Sen Bam, ang budget pwede i-blockchain pero loyalty mo sa asawa mo, hindi mo pwede i-blockchain Di ba? Values siya babaksak Di ba? So anyway, just like Senator Jinggoy, I promise Senator Bam and Senator Joel that I won't take up too much time. So yun yung 4 points lang, no? Yung values, I don't mean to dump it all on DepEd. Trabaho din ng advertising yan, trabaho ng media, trabaho yan ng movies, di ba, ng TV, trabaho yan ng pare, ng pastor, ng imam. But I think number 1 ngayon ng oras ng bata na sa SOCMED, number 2 na sa DepEd. Yan ang reality Number 3 or 4 na yung bahay, simbahan, etc. Okay. Number 2, yung stunting nga po. Let's Seksani, I know you have an influence sa kabinete. Sana may ma-appoint na SAR. Ginamit ko nga yung ASAP di ba? Yung anti-stunting action plan. Para as soon as possible din siya, di ba? Sana may chairman yung ASAP, di ba? Okay, sorry, kalaban ba ng ASAP ang Itbulaga sa sa noontime show or ibang oras, no? Oh, but linggo. But you know what? Since nakilala ko si Senator Soto, eto hindi to bola hindi dahil siya nandyan Since nakilala ko siya, 2/3 ng aming kwentuhan is about values. Pag tinatanong ko siya about First Congress, about how we debate, it's about how you respect. So, kinikwento niya kung sinong aral o hindi, but it's about values When he talked about RH and sila ni Senator Pia, Senator Miriam, ang layo nung it's about values. So when we talked about noontime shows, field trips, etc., nung araw kasi ang field trip natin hindi sa TV show Ngayon marami. 'Di ba? But it's about values and I honor your Senate President for espousing a value when he talks about marriage. It's not about being faithful or hindi. It's about values No? So values, anti-stunting. Let's make a decision sa K-12, K-11. You don't have to abolish it. You don't have to take it out. You can suspend it. Then lastly, sa classrooms, I know Senator Bam will extensively discuss it with you, but baka pwedeng magka-executive order or joint resolution, etc., making it easier for highly urbanized cities to buy land. And baka we can put a big amount for that. Kasi I'd rather have new schools. I discussed with Sec Sani and he'll confirm. For example, if I have now a 2 or 3 or 4-story building sa Taguig, and we've been building 7-story classrooms for the last 6-7 years. I think we're going to go 10-story. But pag giniba mo yung 3-story, dumoble yung problema kasi kulang na, hindi pa magamit yung 3-story for the next 2 years. Pagka ganun kataas yung building, 7 years, 10 years, it's about 2 years Kapag ka naman bakante yung lupa, usually aagawin mo yung pang PE, yung pang gardening, yung 'di ba? The open space aagawin mo 'yon. So, mas mabuti ngayon sa highly urbanized dun sa mga walang lupa, new schools. But you'll either have to expropriate or to voluntary pagbili. Baka naman if there's 5 or 10 credible appraisers now used by the private sector, baka we can have an EO or joint resolution na if may 3 out of 5 ka dun sa appraisers, same yung appraisal. appraisal number 1, 5,000 per square. Appraisal number 2, 6,000 per square. Appraisal number 3, 4,000 per square. Get the average, 5,000. Bili na. Kasi kung hindi, may paralysis sa pagbibili. May mga mayor, ang bilis dyan, tapos sila pa nadidemanda. Or sila pa na-accuse. Kasi pag sinabi mong ng COA at saka ng Senator Win, ikaw din ang sponsor nung sa ano di ba, sa real property tax di ba?
Yes.
So you extensively studied, and aside from being a former mayor, yung assessors. Pero yung appraised value is much lower than BIR, and BIR is almost the same or
zonal. Zonal.
Yeah, but BIR is zonal is sometimes also lower than market.
Minsan. Like sing Taguig kasi maganda ang presyo, so mas mataas yung market value.
And hindi namin tinaas yung real property since 2010. So malayo na. But ang point ko, even sa zonal, pag halimbawa Fort Bonifacio yun at sinabi, halimbawa near the Senate, SP ang bili natin sa Senate, 80 ba? 80? 70, 60? Mr. Senate, 90, no? Ang main ngayon sa BGC is about 1.4 million per square. I would assume na dun sa Senate baka 200, 300 na. Di ba? So, if that was heavily populated and we needed a school there, walang magbebenta ng 50,000. Walang magbebenta ng 90,000. Pero pag binili mo ng 300,000, baka mademanda ka pa. Machichismis ka pa na, hindi, 50 lang yan. Yung 250 na sobra, nagkalagayan dyan. So unless we fix that, even if we put money, we'll not be able to buy land, no? So I promise to stop there, so I'll stop there. Thank you for your time. Mr. Senate President, Majority Leader, Senator Bam, Senator Joel, who's always here, thank you for allowing me to go ahead of you. Thank you po.
Thank you to our Minority Leader, and I'm sure Senator Secretary Angara is listening, and the whole DepEd family is also listening. So pag-aaralan po nila yung mga mungkahi. Maraming salamat po.